All right, guys, it's been a little bit since I did a roof inspection for you, almost like a week. So I'm over today at Premium Coach, and I have something of a rare coach. It's a 2007 Country Coach Prevost bus conversion. So this one, well, I've seen a few of them. This is made by Country Coach, but it was built on a Prevost. So we'll do a quick roof inspection on this one so you guys can see what a Prevost bus roof probably looks like. There's a lot going on here, but at the same time, almost nothing. So go ahead and we'll start the inspection. All right, so this is going to be built on the Prevost shell itself. So Country Coach didn't build this roof. This is part of the rear cap of the bus. I assume this is just going to be camera access. Yeah, there's the camera right there. So that's just going to be camera access. And I guess that's how they decided to run some wires. So this is a 13-year-old bus, so I guess people change things around quite a bit. Can't say I'm a big fan of these cable entry plates, especially facing downhill like this. So if water's coming, trying to run off the roof, it's going to be going directed into there. If anything, I would have turned it around. So this one actually has 4 zip-D box awnings on it. So there's 2 on this side. Those are short. They go over the slide outs. And these are the 2 patio awnings on this side. Those are, I can't go any further without hitting the post or the motorhome over there. So that's about as far as I could get them. Of course, these still have wind sensors, and that one's actually in good shape. Looks like there's another one up there too. On this roof, looks like they're using an acrylic type sealant, very similar to Dicor. But it's not a self-leveling sealant, so I can't say that it's Dicor itself. Like that one's kind of self-leveling, but that one obviously isn't. We still always want to inspect the awning mounts. Take a look at the fabrics. It's again the seams where these things like to let go because those threads let go. The fabric lasts quite a long time. It's Sunbrella material. It's just for whatever reason the stitching goes bad. If we were to take a look at this right here, this big weird looking wonky plate that would have likely been part of a internet satellite setup, and I'm sure that's long obsolete, so they just took that off. And so they took the dish itself off but left this plate because, again, if you just take this plate off, all you're going to do is expose the holes. These at least fill the holes and keep it from leaking. That's what I would recommend. Somebody's recently added this Winegard Traveler DirecTV dish. This is not Dicor, this is like Extreme, I think is what they call it. Very similar to Dicor. And I can't say I would have approved of making a splice in the roof like that, but in fact I know that Winegard hates it when you do that. You're not supposed to do this. Don't do this. Don't ever do this. That's the control cable that goes down to the Winegard box. You're never supposed to cut this whatsoever, and that's not where you want to cut it, and you definitely don't want to leave it on the roof like that just with electrical tape. There's about 15 things wrong there. But I understand. I don't like running wires in buses and roofs, but I understand they use the wires that would have gone to the original dish and they just spliced it in. I don't do that. Resist the urge to do that. Looks like this was parked underneath an oak tree. Got a lot of acorns. Got some more on the fabric itself up there. Now if we were to come over here, of course this is the new installation. I mean, it looks fine. Yeah, that Extreme stuff stays a little sticky. I don't know if you can hear it. This would have been the TrackVision dome unit. It's fairly new. They just spliced into that coax right there for the Traveler. Again, I wouldn't have done a splice like that, but I didn't do the installation. And so at some point there was another satellite dome unit right here, And again, they just left the feet there and took the dome unit itself off. I'm trying to think if that one was a wine guard or a king dome. I'm gonna guess king dome. It doesn't matter. It's just got a sewer vent right there. I don't know why there's masking tape around the base of it. That's weird. But it doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Fabric's wrinkled, but we're doing pretty well. Man, if I'm gonna guess, just by the looks of that, I don't, generator exhaust maybe? It's weird. I mean, it's not uncommon to have generator exhaust on the roof. In fact, that Newell right there has it. Right there. But, I don't know. I hate to call that an exhaust if I don't know what it is, but it's metal. I don't know why they'd put steel if it wasn't going to get hot. And I couldn't leave it at that. So I turned the generator on. That's not from the generator. The generator's running right now. You know, I'm thinking it's actually the dryer vent. Let's go turn the dryer on. Makes sense. This is right below that right there. Man, I really don't like these things. They make it so difficult. Just do a damp dry. A light dry? Oh, nice. All right. There you go. The dryer. It's a dryer vent. That's what that is. There's of course a fantastic vent. The sealant looks fine. Again, it's more of an acrylic sealant on it. The roof feels fine. So this is a metal roof. This is the bus shell roof. So there's no service or maintenance you really need to have on it. You should clean it every year during an inspection. Right here, this is a vent for the toilet room. It's a big, like 4-inch fan. It's from the boat or the yachting industry. So this fabric doesn't look too bad. It'd be ideal to get all the acorns off for sure. I don't know why that's loose, but it doesn't feel right. All right, well, make a note of that, I guess. Now this weird dog right here, you'd think it's for some sort of AC, like a bus air. But for whatever reason, this is where Country Coach decided to put the radiator for the generator. I can't explain why they thought it was necessary to run coolant lines through the entire body of a bus up to the roof. But nobody ever asked me about anything. It's a weird location. So looks like those are 12-volt fans that are used to cool it. It's a big radiator when you think about it. Most radiators are going to be just one of those, so I don't know if they went with a big one because the 12-volt fans weren't going to move enough air compared to a 110 fan. It's weird. And of course, both the fans are running. Notice right here on these awnings there's a whole bunch of little holes. There's a big hole right there on the Zipty. You put an Allen key in there and you can crank in the awning manually up here. The other ones are going to be for setting the stop points on the in and the out. You can see the little arrow in the Allen keys right there. There should of course be aluminum tape over that because we don't really want that to get wet. It'll look like that over there. It's not a lot of work, it's just a little bit of work to put some tape back on once you're done. When I'm looking at a lot of these cables going through, I didn't make a comment about it, but I really don't like just putting sealant, drilling a hole, putting a cable through and putting sealant through. I don't trust this stuff not to open up, and then water actually does just direct or the cable just directs water straight inside. There should be a cable through plate, in my opinion, on anything that's going through the roof. Never put loom through a roof because looms split and water will just get in there and it creates a gutter straight into a roof too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You'd think on something like this they would have taken a lot more care at the factory to protect this roof. Obviously this is 13 years old and I don't see any water leaks inside, so I can't say it was a bad thing. It feels wrong to me. And then this front area, really, we're doing really well. This is a TV antenna. It's an omnidirectional TV antenna. It's gonna get digital signal just fine. And if we carried it around, so you can kind of feel the roof give a little bit. That's just because you can feel in between the frame. But overall, the roof is in great shape. These are just going to be the rivets where they put the roof down to the cab shell frame. Again, we're going to be looking at all the sealants up here. Those are just going to be your XM and GPS antennas. You have radio and CB antennas up here. Another little wind sensor. And then the front cap area. It's always a good idea to look at the sealant on top of the lights. Look for any cracks or damage or breaks. For whatever reason, searchlights were really popular in the 2000s. It's more like a boat nautical yacht thing. And I don't know, it's like dust. I don't know what that is. Well, there it was, guys. We did an inspection on a 2007 Country Coach Prevost roof. On this roof, a Dicor product is fine. Pro Seal would work, and Extreme would work. You just don't want to mix like silicone sealants with the non-silicone sealants because neither one will stick to each other. Really hope that helped somebody out, or at least you guys enjoyed that. It's not a very fun video, I guess, just crawling around a roof. We learned a little bit that this is a metal aluminum roof, so it's fairly durable. You should never have to coat this one. You should never have to do anything other than clean it. Wash and wax wouldn't hurt it. Just treat it like the side walls would be treated, and then always you'll want to have it inspected. But it does handle weight just fine. This is a very strong commercial grade bus shell, so it'll handle your weight just fine. If you do get on this roof though, just like all roofs, be careful up here. If it's slippery because it's raining, it's wet, there's ice, wind, dirt, it's a long ways down. I don't want you guys to get hurt. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry guys, I don't have time to do a walkthrough today, so you just have to see what you see in here. Let's go ahead and turn the generator off. And so that's over at Premium Coach. Like I said, I don't really have time to do a walkthrough with you guys. It's New Year's Eve and we got things to do. But this is beautiful. If you are interested, I would contact Chad over there at Premium Coach. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I think it just came in anyways. Some of these dryers just make me feel stupid not being able to open the door. Sometimes there's a button right there you have to push. Who would ever thought you push on the door? I guess these guys. Go back out. Sure is a pretty coach though. Really, really clean. Well, thanks a lot for watching that, guys, and get a little sneak peek of this 2007 Country Coach, a Prevost bus conversion. There's your sneak peek.